Hi, I thought I'd do a little video today on change of season, seeing as we're in spring now. And what does that mean for our energy body? What does it mean? I'm going to speak energetically. I'm going to speak uh, and both energy and physical for me, they go hand in hand. So um, physically, how does your physical body um, transfer from season to season, and what happens? Um, so in a balanced way of living, which we're not really there yet. Society's too much on the production mode and not enough on the balance and harmony mode. Although we are going down that route, and I know a lot of people do try to do specific things and specific changes to help the harmony in terms of um, living more in balance, living more in flow of the seasons, of the with nature, with the elements, and so on and so forth. So when we go into, I'm just going to speak a little bit on winter because we just finished this winter season. So when winter is when we're in the winter season, a lot of animals hibernate. We don't hibernate per se because life doesn't stop for us. We still have responsibilities, we still have obligations, we still have jobs, families, and everything that's packaged up in our day-to-day life. We still have all those. But what happens though is energetically, we do go within. We do go, and it's on a not even a subconscious level. It's really more on the energetic side. Um, Even our blood circulates differently to keep us warm, and which means that the main bigger organs within our body work harder just to keep us warm. And but what happens, because there is a shift, and I don't know all the details, but I do know some information on certain organs having a specific role when it is wintertime. What happens, because our blood circulates differently to keep us warm, it goes deeper. And because it goes deeper, um, we tend to be more either introvert or stay more indoors, and we don't have too much energy. We do have a lot of energy, but it's more like on the hibernation side where more reflective, more it's really a season to go within. Although we don't always follow that cycle, we sometimes resist it because certain things inside of us can be painful. We don't want to see necessarily specific parts of ourselves. Um, we don't want to feel specific things. And then comes the term winter blues. It's it's actually a thing, and it comes from going within, and it's just our energy that is circulating differently, or not differently but deeper, to just help our body adjust. And it's just part of the natural cycle of all the seasons. And just like the moon has its cycles, just like the earth has its cycles, we have, and just like women, we have our cycles, men have them too, just it's different. Um, so these cycles are normal. When we don't know about these, when we don't acknowledge, and first key is knowing, then it's acknowledging. Um, it can be difficult to be in the winter season. And I heard many different people saying how winter's always hard. And during winter, depression rates goes up, especially because we don't see enough sun. It's colder, so there's and it just the vital energy just goes down, which is normal. Because we don't know what to do with the cycle, the natural cycle, and we don't know what to do with winter. We don't, other than there's snow and it's cold. But when you start to listen to your body and understand the natural process that comes with all the seasons, it gets empowering. We start to realize, okay, no, I know, yeah, okay, I start to understand, and some people will want to cope differently. Some people will want to escape down south to go by the beach, to go by the ocean and just relax and reset. For some people, it helps. Some people, when they come back, it just hits even harder because certain things haven't been dealt with. And now we're in spring. Spring is our body goes through a transition, just like every four um, seasons. And everything that we worked on during wintertime, and I mean inner work, I mean energetic work, um, will start to feel lighter. Will start to, and with the trees, we have there's blossoms. So we start to blossom in different ways. So yes, winter is a very difficult season because it's like there was this term, the dark night of the soul, and I thought that was pretty dark and negative, but now I actually understand it because and it's true. If somebody and it winter forces us to slow down, and when we don't, usually depression goes up. When we don't, we'll just have to repeat that same cycle the next year. Things that haven't been released from our body, our physical body, and our energetic body will come up again in spring, in summer, and in when fall comes. Usually, depression can start and anxiety can start getting stronger, and then we fall back into winter. So, and these are just natural cycles. To be able to acknowledge them and to know that it's there, then we can start to work with it. So what does that look like? We're not in winter anymore, but there's still time. If there's certain things that you haven't, that you kind of shoved into the corner and said, no, I don't really want to look at it right now, there's still time. And it's always a good time. You can do spring cleaning in spring. And you can do spring cleaning in summertime. You can there's never a bad time for inner work. There's never a bad time to go get an attunement, energy balance session, any session, anything. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. But in terms of winter specifically, um, slowing down, listening to your body. What does my body need right now? Because when we're in spring, days are longer, the sun is warmer, snow is melting. It it the weather's really in our favor, and it's a natural booster. It's a natural not humor. The word just slipped out. Anyway, and then summer, it's okay to be on the go because we just feel so good. The energy is really, really light. So when it comes to winter, slowing down is actually part of the hibernation, part of our natural cycle, because when we do slow down, we give our body time to reset, to let go, to cleanse in any way that in any way that looks for each and every one of you, and to prepare for all the lightness that is attached to spring and summer, and even fall too. It's a really nice season. Well, they're all really, they all have a special something. But just to kind of give some light on winter and why we do feel certain ways when winter shows up, and why listening to yourself, listening to your body, listening to your needs is really, really important, especially during winter, during spring. So we get to enjoy summer, and not just enjoy outside, but actually feel good, actually really, really feel good. And yeah, so even if winter's is over, we turned the page, now it's spring, it's still a really good time to listen to your body, because we're in the adjustment phase of letting go, of opening up, feeling lighter, not as heavy. Our energy is starting to settle. Now, it is really normal if you are going through this transition, and it can take up to 4 or 5 weeks to feel irritated, to feel bummed out, to feel down on some days. And some days you just feel fine, some days it's still, that means that there's still some stuff that's there, and you need to slow down. You need to slow down, you need to listen to your body. What does my body need right now? Does my body need me to go for a walk? Does my body need to go see for a massage, for an energy attunement, for anything? What does my body need right now? And I want you to ask yourself this question: what does my body need right now? Even if you feel good, even if you feel good, because we always want to feel good. We always want to keep that feeling. So to just build on that, what does your body need right now? Does your body need to just sit and read a book, or sit and have a good cry, or call a friend, or watch a good movie, or just go for a drive? All answers are good. Take a bath. All answers are good. But give yourself this permission, this time to ask yourself, what does my body need right now in this transition period between winter and spring? So I hope that you understood what my message was. I hope that it's clear. I hope that it answers some questions. I hope that it gives you a different perspective on why you feel a certain way, why we are the way we are. And yeah, so just ask yourself this question: what does my body need right now? And that's it for me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.